course through the International Union of Police Associations.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is Joe here?
He is here. He's just right over there on the couch.
They have me using my laptop to save some time and for quality control. Do you mind if we sit at your kitchen table near an outlet?
No, yeah, sure. Come on in. Right ahead.
Thank you. Should I take my shoes off?
Oh no, you're perfectly fine.
Wonderful.
Yeah. The little ones are above toddler age now, so we don't have to worry about viruses anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, they have me running around like crazy, so if it's all right with you, I'm going to go ahead and give you the short version.
Okay, yeah, perfect. I'd appreciate that.
Wonderful. Now let me go ahead and get this set up. So while I'm setting this up, what brought you to the area?
Well, originally, you know, I'm a military brat, so I grew up, you know, overseas, and I spent some time traveling Europe, so I just kind of chose Austin on a whim, and I ran into Joe because, you know, he was drinking at my bar after work.
Oh, how romantic. I've actually always wanted to go to Europe.
Yeah, Europe is great. Yeah.
Mom really loves it. She took a trip to Germany pretty recently.
Germany's actually where I was. It's awesome there.
Yeah.
Very cold, but you know, it's definitely worth the travel and the history for
I
sure.
sure don't like cold, but you know, I'll go during the summer.
Yeah, summer's only about 2 months there.
Yeah, I've heard. I have a Danish friend too.
Really? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Do you guys know the neighbors pretty well?
Yeah, we hang out with the other neighbors all the time. You know, we like to get together on Sundays and have a little barbecue and things like that.
Cool.
Drink together, kind of play cards together and whatnot.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a lot of family in the area?
Joe does. My family is kind of spread out. I've got a lot of family in New York, and my brothers are in Las Vegas. But I have my sister here, and Joe, he's from here in Austin, so they've got like 20 cousins.
That's nice though, because
Yeah.
with your family, you have a lot of places you can travel to.
For sure,
visit
exactly.
And stay. You got a free place to stay. That's usually the most expensive thing when
This
you're
is
traveling.
true.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Where do you guys work?
I work at Sullivan Steakhouse downtown as a bartender, and Joe's an electrician, actually.
Where does he work at?
He works at Titus Electric.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Or let me go ahead and tell you exactly what my job is. First, I'm going to tell you about the no-cost benefits and the child-safe kits. And then I'm going to tell you about the additional benefits that you'll be entitled to if you qualify. This is a two-part program. The first part protects your kids when something happens to them, and the second part protects your kids when something happens to you. My company, American Income, works with over 20,000 different unions, credit unions, and associations handling their additional benefits. Through our relationship with the International Union of Police Associations, you'll have access to the same exclusive benefits that police officers and firefighters have had access to for years.
Okay.
This quick video will give you a quick introduction to the company.
Okay, sounds good.
Congratulations! American Income Life is proud to deliver your valuable benefit package, including the Child Safe Kits you requested. American Income.
At AIL.
I'm just going to get through these little videos here.
No problem.
We've got like a million on here.
Yeah, so where are you from?
I'm from here actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up all my life in Texas. Never lived anywhere else either.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a military brat, so I'm just a migrator at heart.
You know, sometimes I wish I'd been that way, but I also have known all the same people for most of my life. So.
That must be nice. I've had to say goodbye to a lot of people.
You know, people move out of Austin frequently, though. So, like, I have a lot of friends that are in different places now that I've just kept in touch with.
Well, that's kind of nice. Then you can go and travel with them.
Yeah, I just wish they had stayed with me. That would be so nice. Yeah, so I get what I get what you mean there.
Yeah.
Or how you feel there, really. So Joe and Mary, these are your child-safe kits. These kits endorsed through the International Union of Police Association. These kits, provided by American Income, are the most comprehensive on the market and give the police exactly what they need to help find a missing child. You can only get one of these from someone like me. I have one for each of your children. And I'm sure you know other families with children, right?
Oh, yeah. Joe's got, I don't know, they're running the east side right now, his family.
Makes sense. All right. So I'm going to just kind of show you the child safe kits real quick.
Okay.
Anything that's permanent you want to do in pen, anything that's going to change, like their height and weight you want to do in pencil.
Okay.
This is the fingerprinting slip. You're going to do the fingerprints here. Make sure you do that in the bathroom because it is very messy. This is going to be where you shade in any identifying features like braces, glasses, birthmarks, that kind of thing. Here you want to attach a piece of DNA. You can do a hair follicle, just make sure that it's at the root because that's where the DNA is.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do a fingernail, or you can also do a tooth if your kids
okay.
are of age. I think they are, of
Yeah.
losing teeth. Yeah, they're like 8. One of them's 8 at least.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that much, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're probably having teeth coming out. So the blood in the root canal actually never expires.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And here you're gonna attach a photo. You can actually do like school photos. You can attach like the photos one year on top of another, so like the police can see the progression of their age.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All
Good
right,
to know. Thank you.
no problem. I'll put these to the side for you. Every time you turn on the news, you hear about human trafficking, a kidnapping, or a child running away from home. If that were to happen to one of the children that you know, I'm sure you want their family to have a kid like this.
Of course.
Through our relationship or partnership with the International Union of Police Associations to handle this program, you can get these out to up to 10 families with children that you know.
Okay.
So who's the first family we can give these to?
I guess, well, we can start with Joe's brother. He's got like 5 kids.
Okay, I'm gonna have you write these here because you'll do it a lot faster than me. You
Okay.
can go through your phone and like
Mhm.
just kind of maybe look at the other people.
Oh,
It might give
okay.
you, it might help give you an idea of people to put down. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Thank
So, so
You-
Bobby will be the first one then.
All right, thank you.
He's got 5 kids.
And last name?
Rodriguez.
Does he have a spouse?
Yeah, his wife's name is Nicole.
And what city is he living in?
He's living in, he's here in Austin.
Awesome. And his phone number?
512-694-8114.
Perfect, thank you. And how many kids does he have?
He's got 5 kids.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right,
they got
five
lots.
kids. My sister has 4 kids, so.
Oh, man.
I don't know if she's gonna stop either.
Oh, wow.
She likes babies.
Keeps growing them, huh?
Yeah, she really likes having babies. Like, okay, you have them all. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll have some. I haven't decided yet. So who's the second?
I guess we can put, the next door neighbor is actually, Jennifer and Ralph.
Perfect. Last name?
Their last name's, oh man.
They're the neighbors, so it's okay if you don't remember.
Yeah, no, I mean, we hang out all the time. Their last name is Smith, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Brain fart.
No worries. And they live, in Austin. Obviously, they're neighbors. And the phone number for them?
512-442-8341.
Perfect. And you said they have 2 kids?
They have 3.
Oh, 3. All right. So your next no-cost benefit is the your next no-cost benefit is the health services discount card. Because group benefits can change or be taken away,
Okay.
this card or this benefit will provide you with a 60% discount on vision care, prescription drugs, hearing aids, and chiropractic services.
Okay.
This brochure will give you all the enrollment information, including the toll-free number, which I have outlined here, and the little access code. It should answer any of the questions you might have.
Okay.
I'll leave this for you. Y'all can look at it whenever I leave.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. The next no-cost benefit is the accidental death and dismemberment benefit.
Okay.
Which one of you have a more dangerous job, would you think? Probably Joe, right?
Yeah, he's
the
dealing
engineer.
with electrical stuff all day long.
Yeah,
Surprised he hasn't gotten electrocuted yet.
that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and make you the beneficiary for that.
Okay.
So Joe, this is a living benefit that would pay you $1,000 for the loss of a hand, a foot, or sight in one eye, and double that, or $2,000 for the loss of any two. And Mary, this is a living benefit that would pay you $2,000 should Joe die accidentally. Now, Mary, I know $2,000 isn't all the money in the world, but I'm sure you can see why this would help, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. Anything would help.
Wonderful. So please, Mary, sign here acknowledging the benefit and that you were the beneficiary. And Joe, please sign here acknowledging the benefit and that Mary is the beneficiary.
Okay.
One more thing I need from y'all is 2 emergency contacts in the event that you would both die from a common accident.
Okay.
It would be wise if they were local, over the age of 18, and living outside of your home. Who's your first emergency contact?
I guess we can put my sister. Her name's Marissa. With 1 S.
Same last name?
No, her last name's Perez. Perez.
And what's her phone number?
It's area code 702.
And
372. So 702-372 5544.
okay. And does she live here in Austin?
She does, yes.
Okay, perfect.
She just hasn't changed her. She doesn't change her phone number to a local one. I don't think she wants to. I don't know why.
Is she married? Does she have kids?
She doesn't have any kids. No. She's married to another female.
Okay. And what's her girlfriend's name?
Angela, or Angie. She doesn't like to be called Angie.
Oh.
Angela.
I know one of those. And who's the second emergency contact?
I guess we can put Joe's mom, Maria.
What's her same last name?
Yeah, Rodriguez.
Okay. And what's her phone number?
512-426-7129.
And does she live in Austin too?
Yeah, she lives in South Austin.
Okay. And what's her phone number?
Her phone number was 512.
Oh, did you already give it to
I
me?
think so.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Okay. So the reason why they sent me out here, Joe and Mary, I need your help. Can you help me?
Sure. What's that? What can I do for you?
American Income gives me 10 life insurance certificates to give to families you introduce me to. All I'm asking for is an introduction. This doesn't cost you or them anything. Worst case, they get more insurance and you helped me out.
Okay.
So who's the first person we can get this benefit to?
I guess we can get it to my sister since, she could probably benefit from that. She's bipolar, so.
Okay. And who's the second?
I guess, I don't really know. Everyone's really weird. They don't, the rest of Joe's family doesn't believe in life insurance.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine. What I'll do is I'll just leave the homework sheet with you, and if you think of anybody, you can just kind of add them on.
Okay.
And then also, you have your phone to go through whenever you have a minute. You can maybe find a few more people on there.
Okay.
These are really nice. They're no cost benefits. So.
Okay.
So the reason they sent me out here is because families right now are suffering from some serious gaps in their coverage.
Okay.
That's why it was so important to send me out here to review this with you personally. And the first concern has to do with funeral and final expenses.
Okay.
you ever had to deal with a commuter roll before?
No, thank goodness. Like, not personally, no.
Yeah. So it's the average funeral right now is about $14,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, most families don't have that kind of money laying around. Even if they did, they probably weren't planning to use it for something like this.
Okay.
Funeral homes usually want to be paid right away as well. It's a huge concern. The second concern has to do with paycheck loss. When a member dies, their paycheck usually dies with them.
Okay.
And the third concern is mortgage. Families may lose their home after the sudden death of a breadwinner.
Okay.
It's a huge concern. Number 4 is children's protection. Benefits provided through a job are typically not permanent for children, which can create a risk.
Mm-hmm.
An unexpected death could jeopardize future educational opportunities for children.
Okay.
And the 5th concern has to do with co-pays, deductibles, and lost wages. Health insurance pays the doctors, but members lose wages due to time off from work and out-of-pocket expenses.
Okay.
The 6th concern has to do with losses in pension and retirement accounts. Unexpected situations can create dramatic pension reductions. The 7th has to do with terminal illness, especially cancer. According to the American Cancer Society, men have a 1 in 2 lifetime chance of dying or developing or dying from cancer, and for women it's 1 in 3.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Very concerning. Medical expenses are also the leading cause of bankruptcy in the United States.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The 8th concern is affordability. The cost to take care of all of these concerns on the open market is not affordable for many families, and waiting could increase the cost even more. Potentially a member may not qualify due to changes in health.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we sit down with some people making $7 an hour, others making $47 an hour. Some are working tons of overtime, and some have just been laid off. They
Okay.
wanted this to be affordable for everyone. Do you imagine you went into work tomorrow and your boss told you that business has been good, so instead of paying you for 41 hours, or for 40 hours, they're going to start paying you for 41 hours. With that 1 extra hour, are you and Mary going to buy matching Ferraris?
Oh, God, no.
Or start construction on your dream home?
No, probably not.
Exactly. So on the flip side, let's say that you go into work tomorrow and that your boss tells you that business has been a little slow. Instead of laying you or one of your coworkers off, they're going to send everybody home an hour early on Friday. So you'll be you'll be working 39 hours instead of 40.
Okay.
Are you guys going to have to take food off the table?
Probably not, no.
Cancel kids' dentist appointments?
No,
Or turn off the cable?
definitely not.
Yeah. So a 1 hour adjustment doesn't really make much of a difference.
Okay.
So the final no-cost benefit is the needs analysis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you a few questions, and if there is no need, it won't make a recommendation. If there is a need, I'll review the recommendations with you.
Okay.
All right. So Joe, we already verified that his birthday is May 18th, 1977.
Correct.
Mary, your birthday is...
June 4th, 1982.
And what is Ben's birthday?
Ben's birthday is going to be December 14th, 2007.
And Abby?
And Abby's birthday is July 4th, 2010.
All right. Thank you. So I'm going to review the questions now. Internal cancer in the past 2 years, breast, colon, pancreatic, uterine,
No.
insulin, diabetes,
No.
cardiovascular disease, heart attack, stroke, peripheral vascular disease,
No.
currently using oxygen,
No.
terminal illness,
No.
Alzheimer's.
No.
Have you used any form of tobacco in the last 12 months?
I have.
Okay, Mary. Currently on probation or parole?
No.
Arrested or convicted of DUI?
No.
And what would you say your monthly take-home pay is between the two of you?
I'm a stay-at-home mom. I had to quit my bartending job. I lied. You know, I've been out of work for around like 3 months, but so I'm not working right now. I'm taking a sabbatical.
Hey being a mother is, you know, a full-time job as it is, so.
Yeah, and
No
Joe, he makes about $3,200 a month.
Okay, perfect. And do you guys have any life insurance through your work, or?
Joe has about 50,000, or through his job. He has $20,000 through his group.
Is there term insurance?
The term that he has is $50,000. And then I have $10,000 worth of whole life from when I was a child.
You said there was 20,000 through the group. Is that whole life, or?
Through his job, you can only have.
It's probably term life, right?
Well, yeah, you can't have whole life through your job.
Okay, so 70,000 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, I have to fill in these little boxes or it won't let me go forward. Do you
That's
guys rent or own your home?
We own.
And how much do you guys owe?
We owe about $120,000 on the mortgage.
And how many years remaining?
About 25 years to go at about 5% interest rate.
Okay. Do you guys have any money saved for your children's college education?
No.
Okay. Do you guys use a regular bank or a credit union?
We use a credit union.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna write down a few numbers here. Oh no. Sorry, I pressed continue on this real quick and kind of locked myself out of the information.
That's okay.
Just give me one sec. Yeah, I have some experience working in restaurants too.
Really?
I would be excited to just, you know, stay home and take care of the kids.
Oh, I miss it though. I really enjoyed bartending. I like making drinks.
Yeah.
Creating new cocktails. I used to create different cocktails all the time, or come up with a cocktail to create for the holiday, or whatever holiday was coming up, or season we were in.
There was definitely some fun aspects to it.
Yeah, well, I like to cook, so making drinks is just like cooking, but with liquid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
you get to be creative. Is everything all right over there?
Yeah. Very good. I'm just going to write down a few numbers here. And then go over the information. Okay. Now, in just a second, I'm going to pull up our mandatory read-off letter. We review this letter with all of our members.
Mm-hmm.
It explains how the enrollment process works. Here it is. Instead of reading this whole thing to you though, let me just summarize it.
Okay.
What it's basically saying is that if as as I'm going through the benefits, you're nodding your head thinking, wow, these are great benefits. I can see why they approved this and why everyone is doing this. Then go ahead and apply while I'm out here today.
Okay.
On the flip side, if as I'm going through the benefits, you're thinking, these are great benefits, but they don't really fill a need for my family right now. I'm going to ask you not to apply.
Okay.
They could do it this way because 20,000 different groups checked, rechecked, and approved this for all of their members.
Okay.
They wanted to make sure this was a no-brainer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's going to be an easy yes or no.
Okay.
So as we discussed, the first concern has to do, let me review your concerns using an illustration.
Okay.
Let's say that at your current job, we'll call this job A, you're making $800 a week. And you
Okay.
get your same group benefits, your normal group benefits. Now Joe, imagine you went into work tomorrow and another job opened up. We'll call this job B. And you're making $762 a week.
Okay.
You have the same responsibilities, the same group benefits and everything, and the same coworkers and everything.
Okay.
But obviously with job B you're making $762. Or about 1 hour's wage difference. Which, like we said before, would be pretty much the same. But that 1 hour is going to eliminate all of these concerns.
Okay.
The first concern has to do with funeral and final expenses. There's a 100% chance your family will need this. I'll let this quick video explain.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. Actually. Okay, so American Income is going to provide you with $15,000 for this need.
Okay.
The Freedom of Choice Certificate was set up to help care for this burden for your family.
Okay.
They're using whole life insurance to fund this, so that's their win, not if your family needs it.
Okay.
With your current job, you don't have this.
Okay.
Mary, obviously when Joe dies, you're going to miss him. But pretty soon you'll be missing his paychecks. So American Income is going to provide you with $3,200 for 60 months.
Okay.
That's going to be for you and the children.
Okay.
This would be reviewed, renewed, and updated every 10 years. Mary, I'm sure you can see why having 5 years of income would be huge at that time, right?
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
The full amount on that is $192,000.
Okay.
With your current job, you don't have this. besides their income, what people want secured for their family is their home.
Mhm.
So American Income is going to provide you with $120,000 of coverage for this.
Okay.
If you died unexpectedly in an accident, or if you died during your working years, it'd probably be due to an accident. So to give you the best value, this is funded by an accidental death benefit. With your current job, you don't have this.
Okay.
The next concern has to do with children's future education. If you died unexpectedly in an accident, American Income would provide $100,000 or $50,000 to each of your 2 children.
Okay.
This money would help set them up to have a head start in life.
Okay.
With your current job, you don't have this.
Mhm.
Also included is a special $10,000 life insurance plan for each of your children 18 and younger that qualify.
Okay.
When they turn 21, they can convert this to 5 times that amount, or $50,000 of permanent life insurance with no health questions.
Mhm.
They'll be thankful that you had the foresight to set this up for them.
Okay.
With your current job, you don't have this. The next benefit has to do with income concerns if you are in an accident or injury. This benefit will pay you $100 per day for a bump, bruise, or bee sting, any type of accident or injury. And it'll pay you $200 per day if you are overnight in the hospital, and double that for intensive care, or $400.
Okay.
If you're in the hospital, what are you not doing?
Working.
If you're not working, what are you not making?
Money.
Do bills still come in?
Oh, of course. You better believe it.
So if you were in the hospital for 5 days because of an injury on or off the job,
Mhm.
this benefit would pay you $1,000. With your current job, all you get are income loss and more bills.
Okay.
On top of that, this benefit will pay you $10,000 for loss of 1 foot, 1 hand, or sight in 1 eye, and double that, or $20,000 for loss of any 2. If you died in an accident, this would throw your family off guard and stop your pension and Social Security accumulation. So American Income is going to provide you with $20,000 to $100,000 that pays out immediately depending on the type of accident. This is set up for both of you so that you're both protected.
Okay.
With your current job, you don't have any of these benefits. The last special feature is if you are diagnosed with a terminal illness such as cancer, you can access half of your freedom of choice and half of your income protection while you're alive. Joe, this would give you $103,500, and Mary, this would give you $7,500
Okay.
to put your family in the best financial situation before you die.
Okay.
The remainder will be paid out to your family. With your current job, you don't have this. So American Income has an A+ rating, and they've been around for almost 70 years.
Okay.
Unlike your group benefits, which can be taken away or changed, these are permanent and portable. If you retire or leave your job, you keep these. In addition, if you are on a qualified layoff, they'll cover the benefits for 3 months. And if you're involved in a strike, they'll cover the benefits for up to 12 months so you don't lose them.
Okay.
Now, Joe, if you went into work tomorrow and you had a choice between job A and job B, which would you choose?
Probably job B.
Why would you do that if you're making more money over here?
Oh, well, all the benefits.
Yeah, they set this up to be a no-brainer for their members.
Okay.
So the basic program is what the benefit software suggested the basic program to cover all of your needs,
Okay.
but it's actually actually recommending that you move to a preferred freedom of life of $31,000. This was only $10 more a month.
Okay.
So do you want to stick with the basic plan at $33 per week or 1 hour's wage, or do you want to do a little bit more for your family and get the inflation protection at $43 per month?
I don't really know if we can afford to do anything right now.
We can actually make adjustments to the price. We don't know if you qualify right now for these just yet, so let me just go through some questions with you,
Okay.
and we'll adjust things if we need to.
Okay.
Alright. So this is the Q&R checklist.
Mm-hmm.
We review this with all of our members. It explains the enrollment process.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a few health questions,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I'm not the underwriter, but it looks like you can qualify. You can qualify for the benefits. Let's see. So, this program is set up. It's mandatory that every item is explained.
Just read the top.
This program is set up on a once-a-month computerized deduction through your banking system. Having it done that way gains you this discounted rate. Your program is only $33 per month. This can be handled anytime between the 10th and the 25th. What date is best for you to have that in there?
Probably the 10th.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Jump into the rated risk. Jump into the rated risk.
Okay. At some point in everyone's life, they would become uninsurable and would be declined for insurance. Once you are uninsurable, you typically can't get insurance again. There are 3 possible outcomes. The first is that you be approved standard due to having minor or no health problems. The second is that you can fall somewhere in between the uninsurable or perfect health and the uninsurable line. The groups that set this up wanted everyone to be approved. So they created a special category called special risk, where the program would be a few more dollars a month, a few extra dollars a month.
In this category, you pay the same as someone else.
In this category, you would pay the same as someone else with the same health concerns. You can think of this like car insurance. Someone with a perfect driving record wouldn't pay the same as someone with a lot of speeding tickets. The third offer is the counter offer. This is a counter option. This is usually given to people that they normally wouldn't insure in the past as a last chance to get coverage.
Okay.
If the program comes back differently than what we discussed, I'll give you a call. If that happens, is that gonna be a problem?
No.
Okay. Joe and Mary, everyone always takes advantage of this program because, like you, they see the value, and the cost is very low compared to the many benefits. Now, it's very rare, but sometimes a member does cancel. Could be a week, or it could be a day, a week, or a month later. And we usually see them again during our next service period, and they're frustrated because they're no further ahead than they were before. They usually want to reapply for the benefits. They can't. The problem is they can't be. The problem is they're older now, so the benefit or the program is more expensive. And worst case scenario, they can't be approved because of health concerns.
Okay.
My point is, this is not a short-term fix. This is a long-term solution. The longer you have this program in place, the more the value. So if this $130 is uncomfortable for you right now, let's fix it while I'm here. Does everything feel good?
Yes.
Okay, then please keep this important program in place. That way the next time that I see you, you'll be really happy that you did.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.